We are here at Red Wilson Field for a Bourne Braves YD Red Sox game tonight. Welcome.
People will come, Ray. They'll come to Iowa for reasons they can't even fathom.
We are here at Red Wilson Field for a Bourne Braves YD Red Sox game tonight. Welcome to pregame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Ariel Tamir-Pinsky, joined by Lyle, Alenstein. The Braves will take on the YD Red Sox tonight on the road after a 12-9 loss last night to the Firebirds.
Yeah, it's a tough one last night, just getting that win streak snapped. There was 4 games in a row, but this is a team, the YD Red Sox, that the Bourne has kind of had some success.
And they'll walk out to the bleachers and sit in shirt sleeves on a perfect afternoon. They'll find they have reserved seats somewhere along one of the baselines, where they sat when they were children and cheered their heroes. And they'll watch the game, and it'll be as if
We are here at Red Wilson Field for a Bourne Braves YD Red Sox game tonight. Welcome to pregame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Ariel Tamir-Pinsky, joined by Lyle, Alenstein. The Braves will take on the YD Red Sox tonight on the road after a 12-9 loss last night to the Firebirds.
Yeah, it's a tough one last night, just getting that win games in a row, but this is a team, the YD Red Sox, that the Bourne has kind of had some success with earlier this year. You look at that first week of the season, 4-4 tie that they had a 4-1 lead. Derek Smith kind of struggled in that one. You know, no lights here at Red Wilson Field, otherwise that game ended early. And then the last time you looked at, during that winning streak that the Braves had, the bats got real hot, 10-1, monster victory over a YD Red Sox team that entering that one had won 9 of their last 10 games. Really good team, but it's a good opportunity to get going off a tough loss yesterday.
Yeah, you said it. It's a great opportunity to get back on track. We've won 4 of our last 5 games.
Yeah, 4 of the last 5 games you point, other than that loss. Orleans' last loss was July 13th. And this is a YD team that's been really good. They're second in the league, second in the East, really strong team. But, I just talked about the success you pointed a couple days ago. 7 Braves were here for the All-Star game. Kuyo Loy, won that home run contest. A couple of guys got on base. Riker Waite made some flashy plays in the field. A few days ago, they found some success, and I hope they do it again today.
Well, first pitch tonight will be at 5 p.m. here from Red. Continuing with pregame coverage, I'm now joined by Adam Gotkin and Devon Jarvis. Adam, these last 2 games we've seen big innings offensively from this team. We want to see it again tonight.
Yeah, it's been very impressive, something that we haven't seen too much this season, but an 8-run first inning back on Friday in Wareham, a 7-run second inning last night, and those have been really impressive. Now, of course, the other thing is that they've given up big innings on the other side of things, which have to be cleaned up, but those big innings offensively are definitely a good sign. Those can really set you up for success, especially as you get towards the end of the season, and you can have some issues at hitting at times. We see all the time teams lose a lot of players, so it's definitely very impressive to see Bourne continue to have this big success offensively.
Well, this is a great opportunity for Bourne to get back in the win column. This YD team hasn't been too hot recently.
Not too recently, yeah, like you mentioned. But you look in the season, they're second right now in points in the Cape League with 31. You want to see this Bourne team take advantage of a struggling YD squad. They've lost 6 at home, 3 in a row, and for a team that's been so good this season, they've shown their flaws. You heard Lyle mention it the last time these 2 teams met. Bourne took a really commanding win, and you're hoping to see that again today for this Bourne team that suffered a pretty brutal one yesterday after being up by so much. You let the lead go. You want to get back with winning ways coming off that 4-game win streak.
Well, there's a lot of new faces on this Bourne team. It's that time where there's a lot of roster turnover. One of those players is Jason Torres.
Yeah, he was the everyday third baseman at Alabama this past season, had an OPS over 800, and he joins Bourne now. He's playing at first base today, batting in the 8-hole. He only played first base once this past season, so it's going to be interesting to see how he does there, just considering it's a position that he didn't play too much, but played there a lot at Miami the year before, so he's got what it takes to play at first. He also hit over 330 at Miami 2 years ago, so you're looking for some of that contact ability from him. He's a really solid player, an everyday starter at an SEC school, a really good addition at this point in the season.
Well, thanks for joining me, guys. First pitch tonight will be at 5 p.m. here from Red Wilson Field. Ariel Tamir-Pinsky now joined by Jason Torres from Alabama. Jason, you just got here yesterday, but last night you were like the loudest guy in the dugout. Is that something you pride yourself on, being a good teammate, even though you just met these guys?
Yeah, like you said, I don't really know the guys, so I just wanted to get on, I guess, their good side. I'm always like that either way, but I'm glad. I told the coaches before the game, like, hey, I'm going to bring energy today. I don't know if you like that, but they were like, we're good with that. So it was fun. Yeah, I've never been to the Cape, so it's something I've always been looking forward to. So honestly, just excited to be here.
Yeah, and last season at Alabama, you mainly played third base, only one start at first base, but you're playing that tonight. What kind of adjustment do you have to make to play there at first base tonight?
I mean, it's a little adjustment, but honestly, I've played first my whole life. Like last year at Miami, I played first, so it's nothing new, honestly. Corner infield has been what I've played my whole life, so I think I'll be good there.
And what are you looking to get out of playing on the Cape here and bringing back to Alabama?
Honestly, I've heard a lot. I've had a lot of friends that came here to the Cape and they've learned a lot. They said they've taught, like, by talking to the players, meet a lot of the coaches, the players you play against, a lot of good pitching. So just the experience, honestly, I want to take that to the SEC next year and just get ready to play again.
Well, thanks. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Last night was a game that the Braves would like to forget. Bourne went up 7-0 in the bottom of the second, gave up 12 unanswered runs before falling to the Orleans Firebirds. But the great thing about the sport of baseball is every day is a new opportunity, and less than 24 hours later, the Bourne Braves are back in action today on the road here at Red Wilson Field to take on the YD Red Sox. Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Bourne Braves Broadcast Network on Cape League TV. I'm Adam Gotkin alongside Devon, Jarvis. You hear from our sideline reporter, Ariel, Tamir-Pinsky, later on in the broadcast. We've got a fun game tonight. The Bourne Braves enter today's game 13-14-1 on the season. The YD Red Sox 15-12-2. Bourne currently in second place to the west. YD in second place of the east. Devon, this is an interesting one, and at this point of the season, there's just more than 10 games to go, so these games are really, really important in terms of playoff seeding.
Oh, absolutely, especially with how crowded these divisions are, so close from top to bottom. You really got to earn these wins right now, and the ones against the opposing division are still very important, maybe not as important as your in-conference play, but a game against YD today for a Bourne team that's coming off a really disappointing win yesterday, hoping to bounce back after that grueling loss. It's a big one.
That's
that they
the worst place
keep going back and fight back.
And it's really two tough ones in a row for the Bourne Braves pitching staff. Last night, a 12-9 loss at the hands of Orleans. Bourne gave up 12 unanswered runs. The game before that, it was 8 unanswered runs after going up 9-0. So that's, without a doubt, the big focus in today's game, Devon. It's making sure that this pitching staff can be strong throughout the entire 9 innings.
Yeah, you have to have a full 9 innings of strong pitching to beat this team, to really beat any team in the league. We saw how no lead is safe for Bourne against Wareham on Friday. Nearly blew it, still got the win, but yesterday especially 7-0 up early in the game. You got to have the pitching perform from starter all the way to closer.
For the YD Red Sox on the other side of things, another team that is struggling more so when it comes to the offense. YD worst in the league in runs per game at 4.14, and it's a team that's lost 3 in a row after being the best team in the league through the first month.
Yeah, it's a different, really, team right now. They've lost 6 in a row at home. They're struggling just a little bit, but they're also a team that's played so well all season. They have so many core guys from the start of their year that you can never be too sure if they're going to be in a slump for a while. You got to treat them like they're still that good of a team at the top of the league.
It's nothing new for the Red Sox to kind of fade out at the end of the season. Last year they won the East Division Championship and then lost in the first round of the playoffs. Let's get into the starting pitching matchup for the Bourne Braves. It's Matthew Shorey on the mound, making his 4th start. This will be his 7th appearance of the summer. He's been one of Bourne's best, most consistent pitchers. He's got a 2-1 record, a 2.29 ERA, and in 19 innings, he's given up just 15 hits and only 5 earned runs. His last time out, he got hit a little bit gave up 7 hits, but he's looking to bounce back today with less hits and continue his strong strikeout performance from his last start where he put down 7 via the K.
Yeah, Matt Shorey's been a really, really solid guy this season. You have to like what you've seen, but he's had those ups and downs. He's going to be going into against a tough team in YD today. Last time in his start, he had 4 innings pitched, 3 earned runs. But the times before that, he looked exceptional. Only 2 earned runs in his first 5 appearances, 2 of those as a starter. You just want to forget about that game against Katuitt. Come out here and set your team up well.
YD goes with Clay Hendry out on the mound out of the University of North Florida. He's pitched in just 1 game this summer and struggled a lot with his control. Went just 1 1/3, got the loss, and threw just 11 strikes on 23 pitches. He walked 1, he hit a batter, he threw a wild pitch, and gave up 2 earned runs in that inning in a third. When we come back, we'll give you your starting lineups. First pitch coming up in just a moment from Red Wilson Field. And with that, we are just about ready to get going from Red Wilson Field, a battle between the second-place squads in the East and West Division in the Cape League. The Bourne Braves taking on the YD Red Sox. Adam Gotkin and Devon Jarvis with you. First pitch coming up at 5 p.m., so let's get right into the starting lineups. Devon, take it away.
Absolutely. Yomar Carreras leads off for the YD Red Sox, playing second base. Batting second, Armando Briseño. He's playing shortstop. Chris Hakopian, the first-day YD Red Sox, continues his season with the team today, playing third base, batting third. Batting fourth, Will Gasparino, playing designated hitter. Batting fifth in the dead center of the lineup, Connor Capisi, playing catcher. Batting sixth, Braden Dowd, the center fielder. Batting seventh, Garrett Wright, the right fielder. Batting eighth, Dean Carpentier, the first baseman. And batting ninth, A.J. Nestler, the left fielder. For the Bourne Braves, it's Riker Waite leading things off and playing shortstop. John LeGrande bats second, playing left field. Braden Holcomb is in the 3 spot, playing center field. Cade Lewis is the DH today, gets a day off from the field, batting fourth. Drew Wires bats fifth and plays third base. Cam Kojal bats sixth and plays second base. Cal Sefcik plays right field today and bats seventh. Jason Torres makes his debut with the Bourne Braves and plays first base, batting eighth. And batting ninth, the catcher, Gavin Kelly.
Clay Hendry gets his first start of the summer tonight for the YD Red Sox. The right-hander out of the University of North Florida. He stands at 6 feet tall, 194 pounds. Goes fastball, changeup, slider. His changeup is his #1 pitch. Has a lot of velocity for a changeup. Gets up towards 90 miles an hour. He also throws a curveball, but just sparingly. He goes up against Riker Waite, John LeGrande, and Braden Holcomb in the Bourne order to get things going. It's a Bourne offense that has been really good recently. They have scored almost 10 runs in each of the last 2 games, had 9 last night, and had 9 in the game before, with help from big innings, an 8-run top of the first, the last road game at Wareham, a 7-run bottom of the second last time out at home against Orleans. And Devon, that's going to be the key here again, is another big inning for this offense.
You want to see the offense perform at an extremely high level once again for the third straight game. Bourne is 4-1 in their last 5. Would love to pick up another win against the YD Red Sox, and a team that they kind of blew up last time, had double-digit runs against YD the first time they reached that mark all season long at that point. You're hoping they can do it again today. You'd love to see not just one inning of great baseball, but spread out. Come out for the entire game, put pressure on YD. But for me, Adam, it starts with the pitching. That's got to show up today.
Both these teams come into tonight's game off of losses. Bourne falling to Orleans last night, 12-9, YD falling to Wareham 6-5. It is a beautiful day for baseball. Maybe you can make an argument the nicest day of the year. 75 degrees, no humidity. It's at just 38%, which is very low for this time of summer. Very little wind. It's blowing at about 4 miles an hour in from left field. Your umpires today, Curtis Duggar behind home plate calling balls and strikes, Jim Fonseca at first, and Jake Brichta at third. Clay Hendry's out on the mound, ready to get going. Riker Waite, the switch hitters batting from the left side for Bourne. Chris Akopian playing in at third. The first pitch, Waite takes it. It's in for a strike on the outside part of the plate. The entire right side of the Red Sox infield is shifted to the right. The shortstop Briseño is playing behind the bag. The 0-1 pitch. This is low on an off speed. It's 1-1 to Riker Waite. Whitey Red Sox wearing their regular home whites with Red Sox across the front. A carbon copy of the Boston Red Sox uniform. The 1-1 pitch. Waite swings and hits it the other way, tailing down the left field line and into the glove of Nessler for out number 1.